All right, what's up, guys? Bam, and welcome to another edition of Wolf King's Vids. I decided to produce one more video for the weekend since it's going to be a long week for me. But I decided to give you just one more quick video. This is going to be a response video to Deflating Atheism. It's been a long time since I produced a response video to this clown. I kind of let it go, over time because, honestly, I viewed the guy as a bit of a troll, just based on his comments and his demeanor and everything. But he made a video that I thought was kind of interesting, so I'll just tackle it really quick. Genesis.
You spend a lot of time mired in red herrings because no matter which was decided, it wouldn't make any difference to anyone's justifications for atheism. For example, a certain brand of Christian
God, this guy likes to breathe out of his nose.
and a certain brand of atheists spend enormous amounts of time debating a literal reading of Genesis as if it were hugely consequential to the issue of whether or not God exists. But it's not. Even if it can be established that the earth is only 6,000 years old, and all the creatures of the earth appeared fully formed shortly afterwards, it wouldn't change the terms of the debate at all, since, according to atheists, God is never a rational inference, and inferring a creator from a 6,000-year-old earth would be just another God of the gaps argument.
Well, it's not exactly like a matter of God versus atheism. It's basically it's just a matter of whether or not creationism is actually true and it actually has something of a valid leg to stand on when it comes to actually explaining natural phenomena. And given the fact that it produces no real predictions, no real actual physical models to actually demonstrate the things it asserts, it's kind of not surprising where it sort of falls under, which is just pseudoscientific bullshit. But continue.
But if it's some hugely improbable occurrence crying out for a designer we want, we don't need to hang our hats on the 6,000-year-old Earth, since something vastly more improbable has already happened, and what's more, it's something we could observe in the here and now. 14 billion years ago, our universe came into being, observing a fixed set of laws elegantly described by mathematics and intelligible to our reason. These laws were bound by a set of constants so finely tuned that to alter any one of them to the slightest degree would result in a universe that either pulls apart instantly in a big rip or collapses in on itself instantly in a big crunch. Just one of these constants, the cosmological constant, is finely tuned to a degree of 1 in 10 to the 120th power. It's the reciprocal of a number greater than the number of atoms in the universe, multiplied by the number of seconds since the Big Bang, squared. And that's just one finely tuned constant of many. Now, according to atheists.
Okay, now, well, yeah, let's go with to according to atheists. I would talk to a scientist, but okay. Let's just look into that. Now, creationists often like to use this fine-tuned argument to show that the universe is fine-tuned for life because they have all of these particular measurements that allow life to actually exist. However, it seems like it's more on the other way around. It seems that if you actually take a look at the physical observations of the universe, you find that there aren't many real places where life can actually exist, given the nature of black holes and stars. They're very inhospitable towards life. Life can't really grow there. You need a certain position to actually talk about life emerging and then evolving after billions of years. You need a Goldilocks zone. You need the universe to be so old and so vast that life could exist at least in one place in all of its existence. And the life on Earth is actually a demonstration of that. If this cosmos were produced to create life, it sucks ass at it. That designer failed miserably. All right. And not only that, there's like famine, there's starvation. Mosquitoes are like parasites carrying diseases and stuff like that. If they take your blood, they inject viruses and diseases in there. Like it's not very good. Also, you got extinctions and all that stuff. So it's not like the universe is made perfectly for us. So that's kind of ridiculous. And if you want to talk about perfect conditions to produce life and stuff like that. What conditions produced this designer? Really seems kind of problematic for creationism or idea, or whatever the hell you want to label this belief you want to call it. So whatever.
Or at least the honest ones. These constants are finely tuned for no particular reason at all, in physical laws that are mathematically describable and intelligible for no particular reason at all, governing a universe that exists for no particular reason at all. That's a scenario that truly beggars all belief. Now, of course, atheists will accuse me of making a God of the gaps argument, but the point is not that science can't explain these things, but rather that the existence of a creator and designer of the universe can explain these things.
Not really. I mean, you sort of what you said sort of begs the question, honestly. I mean, with our understanding, we understand that life is fine-tuned to the universe, not the other way around. And if, like I said, if there needs to be perfect conditions for life to emerge, what are the perfect conditions for this designer to emerge? Where the hell is this coming from? Look at this derpy ass face. Yeah, this guy sucks. Yeah, so I would suggest you actually like hit the books more, actually understand like how cosmology and evolutionary biology actually work before you try to talk about it, because you really just don't know what the hell you're actually talking about. So yeah, Pwned. Anyway, but that's my video. That's all I got to say about this guy and his nonsensical ramblings. This has been Wolf King. Peace out. If you like this video, you know what to do. And I'm out. Ciao.